the rain of self-compassion. So first, start the meditation by establishing a supportive posture, whether that's sitting on a chair or on cushions, or lying semi-supine with your knees up. Make sure that your back is supported, that your neck is long, and that your feet are flat on the floor. Sitting bones are supported by the chair, the ground, or the cushions. And your hands are resting on your lap or by your side. You might like to start by taking a few deep breaths in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. Now we turn to the first stage of the practice. And this is to recognize what's going on for us right now. Recognizing, acknowledging thoughts and feelings, behaviors that are affecting us. This is the first step, to just recognize that we are stuck. And perhaps we're subject to constricting beliefs, emotions, physical sensations. Just recognize what's going on for you. This might be a critical voice, that's on the inside. It might be feelings of shame or fear. You might experience it as physical sensations in the belly or about the throat, or a weight in the body. And just recognize what's going on for you right now. What emotions come up, feelings arise. And recognize what's happening in the body. After we've noted what has come up, we move to the second stage of the practice. Is to allow the experience to be there just as it is. This is the A in rain. Allow the experience to be there just as it is. And we're not trying to fix or avoid anything. It doesn't mean that we agree with our convictions. If we're feeling unworthy, we don't have to agree. We just simply allow the experience to be there, just as it is. And what we're doing here is acknowledging the arising of our judgment. We're acknowledging that we have painful feelings underneath. You might like to support this stage by silently offering an encouraging word or phrase to yourself. You might be experiencing the grip of fear. You can say to yourself silently, yes, or it's okay. And this helps us to acknowledge and accept the reality of our experience in this moment. Whatever's there, just allow the experience to be just as it is. Yes, it's okay. I acknowledge. Just spend a couple of moments allowing the experience to be there, whatever it is. And just allow the breath to be an anchor to our experience. Always return to the awareness of the breath coming in and the breath coming out. Yes, it's okay. Just allowing the experience to be there, just as it is. Now we move into the third stage of the practice, which is the I in RAIN. Investigate with interest and care. So we have acknowledged, we have recognized, and we have allowed what is arising just to be there. And now we can deepen our attention through investigation. And how we might do this is to call on our natural curiosity. A curiosity about our experience. And curiosity to gently investigate and know the truth. We could ask some questions of our experience. How am I experiencing this in my body? What am I believing? What most wants attention right now? What does this vulnerable place want from me? What does it most need? When we ask ourselves these questions, we can investigate very gently, and we can focus on the felt sense in the body and see if we can step away from conceptualizing. See if we can take our attention, our primary attention, to the experience in the body. What is the felt sense? And see with our kindly curiosity that our investigation can be non-judgmental and kind. And if we nurture and encourage an attitude of care towards ourselves when investigating in this way, we can create a sense of safety. And this safety means that we might honestly connect with our hurts, our fears, and our shame. So let's do this investigation with kindness and non-judgmental attitude as we gently ask what most wants attention. What am I believing? What does this vulnerable place want from me? What does it most need? Just spend the next couple of moments inquiring and investigating. Step away from conceptualizing and bring your primary attention to the felt sense in the body. It's with an attitude of kindness. And now we move into the fourth stage of this practice, the N of rain. Nurture with self-compassion. So we turn to this experience by offering some gesture of active care for ourselves. To cultivate self-compassion, we recognize that in this moment we are suffering. So we intentionally seek to nurture our inner life with self-care. So as you turn towards the wounded or frightened or hurting place inside, try to, with care and kindness, sense what this place most needs, and then offer some active care that might address this need. Does this place need a message of reassurance right now? Does it need forgiveness? Companionship, perhaps? Does it need a message of love? So see if you can experiment and see which intentional gesture of kindness most helps right now to comfort, open or soften your heart. You might like to silently almost whisper to yourself, I'm here with you, I'm sorry, and I love you. I love you, and I'm listening. It's not your fault. Trust in your goodness. So you might like to hold this message of care by gently placing a hand to soothe part of your body. Maybe that's on your heart or your cheek. Or if you can't find words, that's okay. See if you can hold yourself by seeing yourself being bathed in or embraced by a warm, radiant light. If it feels difficult to offer yourself love, bring to mind a loving being, a spiritual figure, a family member, a good friend, or a pet, and imagine that being's love and wisdom flowing into you. And just spend the next moment or two nurturing your inner life with self-care, offering messages, forgiveness, companionship, to reassurance. I'm listening. I'm here with you. And we're just, with kindly curiosity, offering ourselves the smallest gesture of turning towards love, of offering love and nurturing ourselves in some way. And just gently now, allow the effort of this practice, the rain of self-compassion, to fade. And just finish the practice by returning to the breath. Perhaps, if you haven't already, placed a hand on your heart or your belly. And just be with the breath. As the air comes into your belly and out. And gradually introduce some movement into your toes, your fingers, and carefully and kindly, when you're ready, open your eyes.